Hey guys, I am Bryson here, and welcome to my show. And as you guys know, I am moving, okay? So I'm gonna go from paying very little in rent here with my mom to now paying all the rent on my own, okay? Going to Puerto Rico is not going to be that cheap, by the way. It's somewhere around $1,250 for a 2-bedroom apartment in a very nice area, but not too crazy either, okay? However, though, for this video right here, I'm gonna find out exactly how she manages to pay $1,400 living in Portland, Oregon with her boyfriend, and find out exactly how things actually are. And This Is Not Millennial Money is actually unlocked. A new series by Millennial Money or by CNBC, make it or whatever. So should be interesting. Let's find out exactly how this girl right here spends her money and what her budget is actually like and the whole process here, okay? Without further ado, let's find out. And as always, if you're new here, like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified, and on top of that, also destroy the like button. Let's get it.
My name is Annika Hines. I'm 22 and I live in Portland, Oregon in a one.
And by the way, guys, everything looks so pretty and neat, but let's just admire, this is a pretty small place, okay? Just look at, for example, how big this girl is compared to like everything in that area. It's a small place. It's a very cozy place, you know? That's why we'll never understand like paying so much money for rent, live in a very small area just to have like, you know, like live next to the city or whatever. It's just not my vibe.
1-bedroom apartment. I live with my boyfriend and we pay
$1,400.
$1,400 in rent a month.
That's her home, guys. I don't know. She got everything there. She got pictures with her family, hangings everywhere. I wonder how long she's been there for.
I'm a full-time student and a TikTok creator, and
Oh, cool. So she's a full-time student, artist assistant, and TikTok creator. It's awesome how people went from being like I think they used to be like movie people to being YouTubers, now being TikTokers, Instagram influencers. It's amazing what the internet can do, man. So shout out to the internet, for real, for real. And what is her ears? I think she has like rainbow ears with the earrings. Again, give me those leafy vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like just like a lot of planty vibes. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about.
I also work for a small business here in Portland.
Awesome. Anika and her boyfriend moved into their apartment in June 2019. So they've been there for approximately almost 2 years. Nice. By the way, usually I wouldn't recommend you moving with a boyfriend because it's like so complicated if things don't work out and then he leaves you or you leave him, now you stuck with the apartment, all that stuff. That's why I prefer, for example, I'm gonna move to Puerto Rico on my own. Once I get married, then my fiance can come live with me and so on. But that's just my rule. I'm a little old-fashioned with that.
My boyfriend and I split the rent.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's such a nice neighborhood, huh? Such a nice neighborhood. Look at that. Like, it's very spaced out. A lot of plants everywhere. I love this. I love this.
Down the middle and any other fees of the apartment. My apartment provides parking, which is so helpful here in Portland. So I'm really thankful to have a parking
That is awesome. Shout out to parking
spot included, as well as trash and utilities are all included in my rent.
Wow, that is awesome. Okay, so maybe not that bad because I'm talking about, for example, trash, parking, utilities. Not bad. What about the internets? Is that included? Maybe not. Maybe yes, but not that bad. It's probably like her real cost of rent here is more like $1,000 after like all those costs. Maybe a little bit more though. The couple pay. Oh yeah, so they pay their own Wi-Fi of $80.
Even though I prioritize decor, I am very thrifty with my decor. So most of.
By the way, I love people like this. You know, like they like things, but they wait until they can find like a good deal, you know. But sometimes even these people like trying to find those sweet deals, they're still overspending on things they don't really need to like overspend money on, you know.
My decor is either from thrift stores or found on the side of the street. I really wanted my space to feel very fun and
happy. And by the way, one thing is that I could say, oh, Tommy, she's doing too much, okay? Why is there a dinosaur there and this whole happy sign? Remember, right? This girl does TikTok. So this whole like, you know, this whole area and ambience might be a part of her entire like TikTok vibe, you know what I mean? So it's like she wants to make videos and art and all this stuff in a nice area. So I gotta respect it, you know. Even this stuff, right? You might say, Tommy, you're so extra with this like little thing here, or like maybe this paintings here, but it's also part of like my work, right? So I kind of get it. I can't judge too much.
Useful. And as a kid, I always dreamt of having like a hammock and hanging chairs and stuff in my place when I got older, and I always kind of wondered why adults didn't. I'm really lucky that my boyfriend doesn't really care about decoration.
That's awesome.
He brought to the table here was like a TV and his computer, and
that's literally all that I care about, man. I care about. By the way, you know, my fiance wants all this stuff in the house. I'll be like, it gotta look good, I guess. But I care about like being like having a TV, having my computer, and having like my office. You know, everything else you can take care of, I guess. You know, don't really mind that much.
I got to kind of run wild with the decor.
Awesome.
I tried to paint our kitchen a baby pink once, and he said, "Can we do another color?" And so it's still white right now. We're in that debate.
Yeah, so that was probably a little bit too much, you know. That was probably a little too much. I'm glad he stepped up though.
I think this rent for this apartment and the amount of space that we have is a great deal for Portland, especially in this location.
Maybe. Medium list for a 1-bedroom rental, Anika is $1,400. In Portland, Oregon, it's around $1,583. But she's also has everything else included. For example, like a parking spot, which could be extra money, by the way. Also utilities, also trash, and everything else included. So it's really not that bad, right? Not that bad compared to the area. But then again, that's in Portland, Oregon. You know, could you just go maybe a little bit outside the city and maybe get like a cheaper rent? Maybe. But then, do you want to? Maybe not. You know, it all depends on what you want to do. Me personally, 1-bedroom, $400, I'm not living there. But that's just me personally.
I found the apartment hunt very difficult here in Portland.
Look at that, guys. Portland is beautiful, huh?
I was looking at pretty much every day on Craigslist, rent.
It's the worst. I did the exact same thing, and I finally found something, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get it. Okay, maybe I might. I'm pretty sure I will. You know, I think this is the one. But the answer is hard. It's so difficult. It's so difficult and stressful because you call in, taken. You call in, taken. You call in, hey. Taken, you know what I mean? Like everything's taken.
Apartment.com, a bunch of different online sites. It is incredibly hard to find a place with good specifications if you don't have previous renter experience or.
Oh, that is also a big thing, right? Like if you never rented before, same thing here with me, right? You never rented before and your income comes from TikTok. Landlords freak out over that stuff. Comes from where? TikTok? Was that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it could be pretty hard, man. Trying to explain to someone like, no, it's like a real thing. You can make money. You have like affiliate marketing. Oh wow, they're like, no, I'm not interested. No, thank you.
Or if you don't have a good credit score. I applied to like 3 apartments before this one, and we were declined because of the credit score of.
By the way, not bad. It's just like 3 apartments. You know, I thought she meant like I looked all over the place. You know, I looked over 30 apartments, guys. 80% were taken, and then the ones that I actually did go to see, it was just kind of like weird, you know what I mean? So yeah.
My partner, even though we both made the right income and we both had previous renter experience. So once we found this place, I was really
What was that? Did I just see something weird here? Did something get blurred out, guys?
And we both had previous renter experience.
Oh, look, something's blurred out here. I don't know what is blurred out
So once
here.
we found this place, I was really adamant to like make sure we got it. I ended up having to apply to this place on my own and use a co-signer, which was my grandma.
Wow, so I'm guessing maybe like the partner has like a history with his credit score or something like that. Is that what happened? And her grandma is a co-signer. Grandma's pretty nice, huh? Grandmas are beautiful, man. Grandmas are amazing. Shout out to the grandmas out there.
I had a co-signer is because I do not make 4 times this rent, and it's rare.
4 times? Is that the rule? You need to make 4 times the rent? So in order to live in that apartment, you need to make somewhere around, let's just do some quick math here, $1,400 multiplied by 4, around $5,600. Wow, it's a lot of money.
Very rare to find anybody who does and is living in a 1-bedroom apartment in Portland. Like they'd be living in probably a bigger place. So the only way I was able to get this place was with the help of my family.
Shout out to your family. Upfront costs. Let's hear this. You know, sometimes it gets so competitive where you have to pay more rent sometimes, or for example, pay rent ahead of time to show you can actually be trusted. It gets like that sometimes.
So the upfront cost of moving into this place was first and last, which was $1,360 each, and then I paid $50.
Nice. First month and last month. In Puerto Rico, you have a deposit, and then you have, for example, the first month's rent. So just basically 2 months.
$50 key fee, and
wow, key fee? Are you serious, bro? Come on.
That was the initial amount I put forward.
That's ridiculous, right? Like a key fee, $50. Be like, just give me the key. I'll make a copy of it for $6. You know, the thing is, people do these little tricks where basically they charge you a bunch of money for something and be like, oh, just $50. You know, like, oh, no big deal, right? It's just $50. No, I'm not paying that, man. $50 for a key? Are you stupid? That's crazy stuff, man. Not her, the guy or whoever gave her this stuff, man. It's $50 for a key. That's crazy.
$2,770. It was a lot to put up front initially, especially because I'm a college student. I'm paying for school.
Oh yeah, she's like a college student. I forgot about that. You know, maybe most likely Anika at 22 years old should just be like renting a room or something like that. Maybe.
Out of pocket and with a...
And then using that money to make sure she graduates 100% debt free, honestly.
To financial aid help.
Like, it looks nice. It's cute. That debt though is no joke.
From scholarships. But I was lucky enough to have a little bit of a savings put away from high school as I worked full-time throughout high school.
Awesome, respect.
So I had a savings put away specifically for this reason of finding a place that I really was settled and loved.
Nice. I try to use this love thing lightly with material things. I don't love anything that's material. I have no specifications whatsoever. Just like that, it makes sense mathematically.
I love Southeast. It's where I work, and it's kind of a more urban
Southeast Portland
area. Portland, lots of food carts and lots of shopping, and it was where I wanted.
Nice. And by the way, guys, let's just be 100% honest here. Sometimes what you like is not what you need. So if you can live outside of this area and just commute to work, like 30-minute commute, that could be fine also. You can save all this money. You know what I mean? So there's that part of things, you know?
You know, to settle in Portland. This apartment is...
Is it hot or cold in Portland? Let me know. I forgot.
700 square feet in total.
700 square feet. That's crazy.
I feel like this apartment size is perfect for us now. We do have 2 cats, so we're starting to outgrow it, I think, with them. But I think...
That's interesting. Wow. Guys, I don't know if I'm becoming like more like a cynical person as I do like more of these videos or whatever, which I don't want to be a cynical person. But, you know, like, it's 2 cats and it's a couple, right? A 1-bedroom is fine for like a while. Like when you have a kid, that's like real space being taken up, you know, but cats, you're fine. You're fine.
I think a 1-bedroom in Portland at this size is perfect for 2 people.
Yeah, I agree.
The one downside to the apartment that I live in is
the walk up, I guess.
That we don't have laundry or a dishwasher. So I have to drive to the laundromat every week to do my laundry.
By the way, for me, that's a downside too. The apartment I found does not have a laundry. But then again, you know what I'm saying? Like even here in New York, guys, we don't have a laundry, and I just like take my clothes to the laundromat. I pay like $30 a month, and she like does my laundry, she folds it and everything, and I'm like, all right, thanks. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave. Like I'd rather do that than like have a laundry in my apartment, pay like $600 for it, and then like dry it out, wash things out backwards and reverse, right? And then fold things there for like an hour and then put it. No, I'm not doing all that stuff. I'd rather go to Puerto Rico and just like be like, okay, I'm gonna drive this stuff to like the person, bring it back to my house, and then everything is done for like $30. You know, I'd rather do that. Now, just for perspective here, $30 a month on laundry is me. I don't do laundry every single week, by the way. Times 12, that's around $360 every single year. It's a lot of money, honestly, when I think about it. But it's fair, you know. Spending 2 hours doing laundry is time I can spend doing a course or doing videos. So for me, at least, it's not what I prefer to do.
This hanging clothing rack that I kind of improvised from a shelf that I found.
Nice.
Here is my living room. This is like my favorite spot in my
living room is actually pretty big, honestly.
My apartment. It feels very bright and open. This couch I found on Craigslist for $200.
Oh my God, this girl's smart as heck. $200 for this couch, guys. This couch looks beautiful. This couch is awesome. This couch looks roomy. This couch looks nice. Very good job.
I was looking for something very specific with my couch, so I was refreshing it every day looking for a gray couch that was like this size. And one day it just popped up, and it's been perfect for us ever since.
That's nice.
I think it's due for an update though. I'd like to get a new couch soon.
Relax, bro. This is the thing. You see, people don't know when to stop. You got a nice couch, leave it alone, and just focus on your real stuff, like your investing and so on.
And this mirror I found in the dressing room of a place going out of business. And
nice. I saw those mirrors too. Like I think it was like Lord and Taylor. A lot of mirrors going for like $50, $40, and stuff like that.
I got it for free because they were just closing.
Nice, awesome.
And we're getting rid of their stuff. So that was a score, especially since floor length mirrors are very expensive.
Yes, they are.
And then right here, I have 2 crates hanging on my wall. This one's empty right now, but usually my cat Figgy is sitting in it, watching over the whole apartment. It's kind of her throne.
Pretty
and
cool.
then I also have it displaying some books and some other plants and decor. Both my boyfriend and I skate and snowboard, so I really wanted to make use of space and display our equipment. So
yeah, it's more like, that's the thing, man. You have to get so creative with these little apartments, man. So creative. This won't work most likely once she has kids and stuff like that. And to get a 2-bedroom apartment and like or like a 1-bedroom, like a larger one, is gonna be so expensive. Are those plants alive?
I hung our snowboard up here above our TV, and then also our skateboards here so that we can take them down and use them whenever we want. And right here I have my hammock. This is my favorite spot in my apartment. I have this seating area where I put all my plants, and then a bunch of windows where I can look out on the city. And so
nice, nice.
I put my hammock here so I can drink coffee in the morning and kind of stare out the window. And then right here I have my hanging chair, which used to be very bright and colorful. I got it at a thrift store, but I decided to tone it down with one solid color. This is fabric I got at a thrift store, and
this stuff is so cool, guys. This girl is really good at designing, man, honestly.
I covered it myself, and it's perfect. So right here I have a table that I made from a thing I found on the side of the road, and then
she's giving me anxiety. She's very creative, very nice stuff, man. One thing is I feel cluttered, honestly. Like, I feel so cluttered. Like, you know why? Because it's like her table's there, her boyfriend's table's over there. Like, it's nice for them, but for me personally, because I'm thinking about myself here, I'm like, where am I gonna do my videos? Where do I do my other stuff? You know what I'm saying? But like, this space is perfectly creative for them, you know. So awesome! Shout out to them. Did I play or not? All right, cool.
I tiled it myself, and this is where I do a lot of my work.
Nice, look at that.
And then we also have this desk behind me, and this is where my boyfriend spends most of his time.
Look at that computer. He has a nice computer over there. It looks nice, looks cool.
Playing video games and doing his work. And this is where I have my favorite mural in my house and one of the first projects that I did when I moved into this apartment.
Oh yeah, this girl's like a creative girl, right? So that's why this stuff looks so fancy, because she's actually into this stuff. Before. Okay, guys. Before, after. Hey, it's pretty nice stuff.
And here is my kitchen. It's a little boring at the moment.
The kitchen is nice, but again, this girl's super creative, so she probably like put some rainbows in that too. You remember that commercial, guys? The do you feel the rainbow for Skittles? I feel like that's her. She'd be perfect in one of those commercials.
I would like to add a little bit more color to it eventually, but for now, it's functional and it's perfect.
Nice.
For me.
Looking ahead.
I plan on living this place kind of until I outgrow it. I mean, for me right now, especially as a college student and juggling kind of work and school and my TikTok, it's like the perfect place for me. And I think at some point I will outgrow it.
I wonder what's like the deadline here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the timeline?
And that's when I will take the leap to maybe a bigger space or a different location. I would love to buy a home. It's actually my dream, considering I love DIY projects and decorating. I'd love to be able to knock down walls and do whatever I want to the place that I live, which I can't really do when I'm renting.
She's done a lot though for that place. That's awesome.
I think it's really important when you find a space that you love that you make it your own. And so that's what
I think that's important too, whether it's in this massive big way or in your own small way, you know, making it your own space. Like, we lived here for the past 5 years, and then making it my own space by having it like kind of like work for me in a way. Like, my table's here, my stuff is back there. I like it too, you know what I mean? So respect to her.
I've done, like, my personality is in my place, and
awesome.
That is what makes my apartment so perfect for me. And I think that's what everyone should do with their space, is make it a place that they feel comfortable and they feel themselves, and it's a reflection of them. And so that's what I try and do with my decoration.
All right, guys, so that is the end of Anika there. What's my advice for Anika? Keep your expenses very low. Don't move out until you're actually ready to actually move out. But have like a deadline in play, right? So once you're done with college, make sure you're debt free, and then you go ahead and try to raise your expenses in some way, right? But not for the moment, you know, not for the moment at all. But very nice apartment, very well made, and I'm kind of jealous, you know. I don't think I can do that for my apartment. And that's maybe why I'm so jealous of her. You know what I'm saying? But the apartment is very, very nice, guys. Overall, a little bit too much for me, honestly, but it is nice, okay? Very, very creative, very well nice, and all the decor and stuff, guys. Comment down below, let me know. What do you want an apartment like this? I like the plants. I like all that stuff. Honestly, it's pretty cool. But I don't like having all that stuff, you know. I'd rather have like a garden outside in the backyard. But when you can't have a backyard, again, you have to be very creative. You know, this girl has like a garden there, has like her storage there, but it's also like a design. Her cat place, so it's creative. It's nice. Okay, guys. Overall, comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video. On top of that, let's look over some comments here. Okay, she should definitely do home decor. I agree. It's gorgeous. Surprised me how people get so creative. That's awesome. It's so hard to be single. What is going on here? Danger Will Robinson. What? The boyfriend decides to. Yeah. You see. This is the big thing, you know, so that's also a big thing that I thought about. You know, the boyfriend decides to leave or whatever it is going to be a problem. That's why I rather basically I move in with my fiance when we're actually married and all that stuff. That would be like my main idea. Oh, look, Graham Stephan reacted to this too, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified. On top of that, also, if you guys want to call me directly and talk to me one-on-one, well, join me on my page. Yeah. Well, join me on my third channel, Ask Me Bryson, where I take calls. Link down below. All calls are free, but they are limited, so get it while you still can. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to DM me, well, DM me right here at Tommy Bryson. On top of that, if you want to watch another video, here's another video right here. Click my face right here. See you guys tomorrow, and as always, peace.